How y'all doing? Let me put this up here. There we go. Oh, no wonder. It's on. I got it on both of them. Okay, there we go. I didn't want to cut off my hair. But hey, y'all, hey. Trying to give y'all a minute to pop in here. Yeah, finishing up my McCafe. But yeah, you guys. Hope y'all doing all right on this Saturday afternoon. Hope y'all doing all right on this Saturday afternoon. I didn't let anybody know that I was going to be on. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Wait. But I decided I would go ahead and get on here and do it. I'm some finger still, doing what it do. But let me see if I can go on here now while waiting on y'all to come in. And let some of y'all know that I'm on here. Uh, mm, Come in, come in, come in. Oh Lord, I'm just typing it all kind of ways too. But okay, I'm gonna let it stay like that too. So to give y'all tag all my peoples, tag all my peoples, all my girls, and let y'all see what I'm about to do. There we go. Let y'all see what I'm about to do. Tag a few more y'all in here. Then I'm gonna get started. Y'all, how y'all doing today on y'all Saturday? How are y'all doing on y'all Saturday? I hope y'all are doing well. Probably out and about, not in the house like me. Yeah, that's probably what y'all doing. There we go. I just tagged a few of y'all and let y'all know I'm on here so y'all can come on for the surprise. Come on for the surprise. Come on for the surprise. See somebody on here. Let me know who you are and say hey. Say hey. How you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Well, I don't know if you all caught last night's interview with our first announced featured author, Angel Charmaine. We aired her video last night at 9 p.m. Eastern, so check it out. I'm taking these glasses off because they're gonna be in my way anyway. But yes, her interview is gonna be. It was last night, so if you missed it, go check it out. Go check it out. Y'all see how long my hair getting? Yeah. See how long it's getting. And it's faded on the ends. I just let that color grow out. Y'all know I had my ends bleached. And letting that grow out some. And so y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. It was last night, so if you missed it. Yeah, I put up on the computer. I'm trying to let it pop up there so I can do something on there. So yeah. Whoever's on, say hey, let me know you in here. Let me know who it is, rather. Trying to give y'all a few minutes to pop in here before I get started on my surprise. Come on in, y'all. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Ooh, see a new movie I need to watch. Oh yeah, I gotta watch that. Let me save that now. Single Black Tenant, y'all. I gotta watch that. Yeah, got to watch that. Save to watch later. But yeah, of course, y'all know I'm talking all YouTube. They have all the Lifetime movies. You ain't even got to have cable no more. Because they got all the movies already out here. Right? They got all the movies. So y'all come on. But since my one person is watching, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Here's one little piece back here that wait a minute, where is it? Yeah. There there it is. Where I told my mom, I said, at one point I think I can't remember if it broke off or something happened. I can't even really remember what happened, but so it ended up being a little section of hair by itself. So I just started twisting it, but I don't want to twist it up right now. I'm gonna untwist it. Untwist it. Yeah, got a little small. Y'all laugh at my cone, but it's not my cone. But I'm going to twist that little piece. And I'm using my phone, of course, as my mirror, so I'm not looking up in here. Uh, but yeah, y'all. So we're gonna see. And I'm doing this strictly over here. I might share some clips on Facebook, but this is strictly here for y'all over here on YouTube, my YouTube family. But since my one person is watching, I'm gonna go with it as soon as I get this untangled because I don't want it to lock back up right now. I don't want it to lock back up. I do not. I told y'all that's why I said, it's why I'm about to do what I'm gonna do. Cause I got that thick stuff, y'all. I might worry about that little piece later. Yeah, there it is. Okay. But I'm gonna worry about that piece later. But yeah, y'all see I already got my headband off. But I went swimming yesterday. I'll upload that video later. I just ain't had a chance to. It was just yesterday. But I want to go ahead and do this now while it's fresh on my mind. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Let me see. I need to part that down the middle. Part that down the middle. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Y'all, guess what your girl about to do? And here go, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see the back of it. Let's see. And let y'all see the back of it. All right, so y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I think I'm gonna probably go, yeah. Yeah, so y'all can see what I'm doing with my fingers, right? So you have to kind of tell what I'm about to do, right? I'm gonna, I don't know, should I do up here? Which if I do right here, yeah, I'm about to cut it, y'all. I'm about to cut it. And I'm gonna let them keep growing. I'm not gonna do no more retwists. But yeah, if I cut it right here, it'll be right here. And so that's gonna shock my family, child. Yeah, yeah. But I'm about to do it. I've made up my mind. See, because these frayed ends. But about to do it, y'all. I can't hold my finger right because y'all know it's locked. So y'all ready? One, two, on the count of three. One, two, three. And these are not my original haircut and scissors either. But I ain't bought no real haircut and scissors in a minute. I just had like about 4 locks in my hair. There we go, y'all. See, and it wasn't even that much. Honestly, this one is a little piece on the end. So it really wasn't even that much. But there we go. So here we go. Got some more. Can't hold it right because y'all, many of y'all know, some of you don't. I have trigger finger. I can't stretch this finger. Like it looks fine, probably that way, right? But I can't stretch my fingers, that finger out. I have trigger finger. I go to the orthopedic Tuesday, so hopefully they can do an injection or something. But yeah, y'all, here we go. The next round, right? I can't hold it. I can't grip my hair right. Yeah, my hand. Ooh. I see it wasn't much either. But they had some of, we were all going in all different directions. I'm just doing a simple little chop. Finger, yeah. It's just showing me how really my finger is messed. Oh, it looks neater too. Let me see that one little piece. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just like I said, I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not going all the way to my new groove, which I do got. Well, I had retwisted it for what did I do? Well, not too long ago, I had retwisted it. So, but with this one, I got about like that much new growth. But I'm not combing all mine out. I got that thick stuff, and I don't have the patience, so I'm not doing all of that. But I am going to, like I said, let it just keep growing, and because my hair grows pretty fast, so. And like I said, don't come for me hairdressers. I'm a former hairdresser, but right now I ain't really been doing no cutting and stuff on my hair. And honestly don't even remember where my shears are. I had some shears that I did keep, which I'm gonna have to get me some more. But right now I don't know where they are. And if I just had this, I'm gonna say impulse, but I decided, you know what, Deborah, go ahead and start with your transition. Like I'm not cutting it all off, but go ahead and get started. So, and I still got my skills. I still got my skills. Let me see, make sure I ain't trying to have it uneven. And if I do need to fix it, one of my daughters will fix it. Even though they're not the hairdressers I am, but ugh, my finger, I'm hurt. Do that. I really didn't think about my finger. I'm thinking, oh, I can cut it. It's coming. It's time. It's time. I know at one point I was like, I was never gonna cut my locks. I was gonna just let them grow, grow, grow. But I changed my mind. There goes another little stack. And cause I remember, and I know she gonna see this later. Angel Charmaine, speak up, sis. Angel, right? But yes, I remember when she cut hers, and hers had kind of gotten way down to her bottom almost, I think, or somewhere. It might have been even past it. But and I was like, oh my God, that's hair goals, right? I was gonna just grow my hair out, and that was the goal, right? But now it's like change it up again. I like this. I don't switch my hair up a lot. Like once I wear a style, I wear a style, but I like to have fun with my hair still more now than I used to, rather. I used to just, have my relaxer. I put a little red in it sometimes or whatever. But I want to have a little fun with my hair. But now it's like I'm entirely locked. I started transitioning, I want to say, and because I went natural, okay, I'll give y'all a little backstory and let my hand rest for a little bit. I went natural a few times, but the last time I went natural is when I right before I moved to Greenville. Yeah, so it was 2021. And I had went back to the relaxer probably earlier that year, and or maybe mid year sometime. I went back to the relaxer, and then I hated it. I was like, oh my gosh, And I used Mazzani. I used professional, because I still had my license then. I think, yeah. And so I used Mazzani and got it nice and good and straight. I had like a little nice little bob and stuff. I might look through some pictures and upload some of those later, but and it was nice. But I was like, oh my God, I wasn't. I even though I had oil grease my scalp, it still was like burning. I'm like, Lord, I don't forgot all about how this feels, and I just really didn't like it no more. I was like, man, I hate I did that. And so I said, you know what? Since it was like, somewhere like around in here, bobbling. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and just let it grow out, right? And so that's what I did. I let it grow out, with the braids and, just transition. I transitioned all the way back out. I didn't cut it all off. And so, by the time, yeah, then I moved to Greenville, and I just kept, transitioning, and then I started eventually wearing a little in a little short twist, but it was like getting shorter and shorter. So I would crochet braids, ponytails, whatever, all the things we do when we growing our hair out. And so I did that, and then by the time I moved back home in 2022, end of 2022, I just I wore the crochet probably like throughout the end of the year. And then into 2023, I started, I started wearing my hair, and it was the little short pieces, probably about this long. Yeah, I probably Yeah, I should have some videos. If y'all look at some of my old videos, y'all will see where it was growing out and coming from, here to here to here to here, and voila. But and so I let it grow out, and this is what it is. It's kept going. I was trying to switch it up and do my little colors and everything. 'Cause I was like, since I ain't relaxed, I can put my colors in. So yeah, it ain't been this short, at least because it's been growing. So, but I said, you know what? Now I want to go back. So that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna go back. So and I think I done rested my hand long enough. So I'm gonna trim this. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm just ready to switch it back up again. And that's what we can do, right? We can switch up our hair whenever we want to. Women, and I speak for women because I am one. Can't speak for men. I know they do stuff with their hair too, but either way, we reserve the right to. Here's another little hunk. And you see some of it, is longer because some of that's a piece from the back actually. But, and, got but a little bit more. And then I can rest my hand. And my mom in the room probably thinking that I'm cutting it way up here, bald head. Which nothing wrong with that, but that it's just not me. I've worn a real short. I've worn a short Holly Berry looks. Hey, whoever joined in, thank you so much for coming in. I've worn the short Holly Berry looks before. But see, I don't know how long you've been on there. I missed it on the screen, but I'm going to transition my locks all the way back out. Not sure if I'm gonna do the relaxer again. I may, but we'll see. Before I do too much of anything, I got to get this taken care of. This trigger finger is getting on my nerves. And that's why, like I said, it's my hand. So, I'm right handed. You still got to hold it with both. Like, if I was doing hair right now, yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I'd be out of work right now. I would literally be out of work. Yeah, see, I got a few short pieces. This is just where, like, the bleach and stuff, but, because even with conditioner, it's still, you're going to still have some breakage, which I might just trim a couple of those pieces just because I don't want them to look raggedy. I can have some short pieces. I ain't trying to, like I said, this is not going to be my permanent look either way. So, but yeah, y'all. So y'all watched me. We got it. Yep. Yep. No more ponytail. Well, it's kind of sort of bun, but no more real ponytail. But yep. Oh, all right. I remember when I made it to this length, I was like, oh, wow, my hair can touching my shoulders. And yeah, now here I am cutting it off. I know my daughter was gonna be like, "Mama, you cut your hair." But like I said, like I just told my mama, it's my hair, and I want to. And I'm not cutting it just to be cutting it. Even though if I was, I could. It's my hair, like I said, but I want to grow it out. So I'm probably put some oil on it, and yeah, cause see, once that color starts, grinding, I had to go ahead and get that bad. You got to get rid of the dead hair, the pruning. When you got to prune your hair. You gotta prune your hair. You gotta prune your life. You gotta prune everything. Well, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I can shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with y'all live and in color. But yeah, I may put a little because that's really all I've been putting on here is like a little the little temporary rinse. So I probably will I can't think of the name of it again right now, but I'll probably put another one of those on it just so it's growing out, and once it starts, then I'll keep cutting some more. But hold on, let's make sure I don't need to cut no more. No, yeah, just leave it like that because I ain't really trying to just cut it up to here. I mean, I could, but I ain't. I'm just gonna let it grow out and probably cut it again. Probably cut it at least another couple of months or something. But I'm gonna just keep letting it grow out. So yeah, I'm gonna keep letting it grow out. Yeah, yeah. Put my glasses back on. Put my glasses back on. Yes. Yeah, I did it, y'all. I did it. I did it. I did it. I ain't doing no big chop, but I ain't did a big chop in years. But I did a chop, making sure all looks even. Yeah, because I can still put my little headband on. when I want to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on with y'all on here. Ooh, my hand, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. This is my big headband, the one that kind of covers most of the hair. There we go. Yep. Yeah. There we go. I did it. I did it. Yep, y'all. I am happy with that. And like I said, I'm gonna keep growing it out, you know. I'm gonna keep growing it out. Yeah. Yep, I surely am. I'm gonna keep growing it out. I said I was gonna do it, and I decided I have made it my mind. I've been, because I had been thinking about it, a little bit, but I hadn't done nothing. But hopefully, by the time I get ready to do the rest of it, my hand will be in better shape because it really does. Like if I use it a lot, if I overwork it, it hurts. Just gonna be honest with y'all, it hurts. It gets sore, And y'all know I do a lot of driving. I'm running a lot of errands, and taking everybody everywhere, or going to the store and stuff for my mom. Just all the things, stuff. Tending to my dog and everything, and so it's a lot of wear and tear on my hands. And that is one thing that it stems from is too using your hands a lot. Which I know it's a form of rheumatoid arthritis when your hand does it a lot. Cause my hands used to pop out of place. My joints will pop out of place a lot. Now it's more when it does like this, it's the actual tendon. It's not the bone out of place, so I can't pop it back in place. And I remember going to the orthopedic or rheumatologist. I remember going to one of them maybe probably 15 years ago. Probably it's been a long time, and that's back when I was still doing hair, I think. And that was one. It was because I, had my, and even with doing hair, they was when I started going to physical therapy, they said that I still remember they said my knuckles. I mean, not my knuckles, but my thumb muscles were really tight, strong. I said, yeah, from holding the Marcel iron or the scissors or whatever. It makes it pumps up your muscles, but it also puts a lot of wear and tear on your hand, on your joints and ligaments and things like that. I'm not a medical professional. But I do remember them telling me that's why I told them what I did for a living. They were like, yeah, that's why. So they put wear and tear on there. Like another stylist that I know, she tells me she has tennis elbow, and it's from doing hair. So one of her arms, she can't even raise up too much anymore, and she's been doing it her whole life. I got out the game for. I won't say I dibbled and dabbled, but yeah, sometimes I did change. Um, Jobs or stuff like that. So I would like leave it alone for a while a lot of times. But she stayed straight in and got her own salon and everything. And she's been doing it so long she doesn't even have to do CEUs anymore. But yeah, so that's like I said, she had a lot of wear and tear. So I think with me, kind of getting out of it sometimes, that probably helped me out a lot. But still, but even now with being on the computer a lot and typing, even on the phone, I find myself now. It's like even though I'm right-handed, because I do so much with both hands, so it's limiting me. Honestly, it's difficult, but I'm making it. Thank God it is not worse. It could be worse than what it is. Yeah, it could be worse. So I'm thankful for it. What it's not. I am thankful for that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going on. Oh yeah, I bought this little tool from I bought it from Five Below, but it's supposed to help with stuff like that. Cause I was looking at some videos for working healing like therapy and stuff for trigger finger. And I remember doing some different stuff like this and when I did go to physical therapy too. So I bought one of these, and this is the one, this the trigger finger, right? Which, and it looks just like it, right? But so every now and then I'll practice a little bit on it to try to work the muscle because that's supposed to may sometimes it may help it, strengthen the muscle and maybe the muscle, the tendon, whatever. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but it may help loosen it, relax it, or something, and so it'll loosen on its own. And I have a friend that works at an orthopedic. She says they actually have an injection for it too now. And so I don't know what they're gonna do, but I go Tuesday. Of course, I'll update you guys on that. See what they say, and then on tomorrow, no Monday, excuse me. Monday, Comfort goes back for his X-rays rather. Remember for those that you who don't know, haven't followed the story, Comfort is my dog. He'll be 4 years old in August, but he's American Staffordshire Terrier mixed with Pit Bull. His pictures and videos all over my page too, my channel. But found out a couple months ago that he had heartworms and he was a high level, and it broke my heart. And the Lord made a way, and so he got his medicine. He had to take the steroids, pills, and an antibiotic for like a month, and then he had to be off of everything for a month. And now that month is up. That month off is up. Like I say, so he goes Monday for his X-rays, and I gotta drop him off there and then pick him back up. He's gotta be I think 8:30 in the morning, and I've gotta pick him up at like 11 or 12. So I thought the lady had said I had to pick him up at 3 something. And when they called to confirm yesterday, she said be picking him up. I want to say like 11:30 or something like that. So that's what's on the agenda for Monday, and I'm praying that everything's fine. That they've gone. That his body is healed. We're gonna claim it in the name of Jesus, because that's my baby. I've had him since 2022. I've had him since 2022 when I left that situation and came home. He rode in the U-Haul with me. He was 12 weeks old, a little puppy, and yeah. And so I pray that everything works and goes well for him. So y'all keep him in your prayers and keep me in my prayers with his hand. And y'all stay tuned for all these videos coming. I know I haven't been going live as much lately. Life gets busy, but I'm gonna try to go live a little bit more when I'm not doing stuff. But life gets busy. I did get me another phone holder though. So y'all that got another phone holder. I was gonna do. I'm still probably gonna do a shopping haul. I got so much stuff to record, but I got this. Yeah. So because I don't know what happened to my other one. That's in one of my videos where I talk about that too. I don't know. Literally, I don't know what happened to it. I've been looking and looking and looking and can't find it nowhere. And so I went ahead, like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. And that's what I did. But so yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. So I'm doing this since I have a little time. And then I'll probably work on getting some of the other videos uploaded. And y'all check out my channel if y'all haven't subscribed yet. I don't know what you're waiting on. Go ahead. I talk about a lot of different things from relationships to, life, dating, family, caregiving. That's a big part of my life. I help take care of my mom. Um, she's waiting on hip surgery, but so she's in a lot of pain. She's in a lot of pain, and so she can't get around as much as she used to. So I help a lot with that, running errands, or just helping her with day to day tasks and things like that. That takes up a lot of my time. And of course, the grandkids getting ready to go back to school Monday too, so I'll be taking them back and forth to school because they don't ride the school bus. And yeah, so my life is busy, but my business is also, yeah, gotta work my business, which brings me to our third annual Arborist Matter Author Expo. Y'all gotta check it out, right? All the videos are up, so well, I'm gonna say all of them. They're gonna be coming every Friday. So for a while, every Friday, unless we get too many, and then we're gonna switch it up and add a couple days a week. But for now, every Friday. So we just had author Angel Charmaine Friday yesterday. So this coming Friday, we'll have Dr. Josiah John Pierre. His video will be up. That we should have author Shelly P. Michelle Pasha. Her video will be next. And so then y'all stay tuned for the rest of them. But y'all stay tuned. I want to say I appreciate you guys staying, hanging out here with me. I know it's only been about 30 minutes, but your girl got to. Well, I really don't. Your girl just got to go. I might take a break and I might come back later. Because I don't want to just be talking about everything in this one video, right? And I didn't bring my oil in here with me for my hair. I didn't bring my oil in here with me. Unless y'all want to hold on a second, I'll go get my coconut oil. Hold on a second. Be right back. I will be right back. Y'all gonna look at the wall. Okay, I am back. I am back. I just got a little coconut oil that I had in my bathroom. Just gonna put a little bit more. I did do a deep conditioner today. Yeah, not deep conditioner, but I did do a leave-in conditioner on there. But yeah, now I'm just putting a little coconut oil in this. Butcher Boy, it's almost empty, but it's Butcher Boy. Yeah, yeah, definitely almost empty. You see, I can't even really rub my hands together like I need to. That's why I say, y'all, this trigger finger getting on. It's for birds, right? Y'all know that saying. But I just thank the Lord that it's not worse. All jokes aside, because it could be worse. But it's not. So I thank Him for that. I really do, honestly. Pull this up a little bit. I don't feel like taking it all the way back off. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm about to get some more because at the end. See, it's on my hands. Because, I gotta. Oh, my hearing aid, y'all. I have to get it out of the way. But, yeah, yeah, can't do much with this hand here. Oh, goodness. Mother, yeah, it's more so aggravating than anything. But, yeah, yeah, it's more aggravating than anything. Let's see what else I can share with y'all. Because we ain't got to rush off of here. We do not have to rush off of here. Yeah, I think that's enough for right now. I'll probably buy me some, get me a little spray bottle and get me some stuff in it to start just putting on it on a daily. We're going to stay on till my battery almost die. That's what we're going to do. Put that back in. Yeah, yeah, I'm showing y'all me in real time. But yeah, so here we go. I say it's almost empty. Got it. I got it. I got it, you guys. But yeah, and so I've been sharing a lot of. I gotta bring them over here. I share them, but got some new shorts coming out also. So y'all gonna love those as well. But yeah, if you not too far, I ain't gonna say you too far because I got authors coming from Seattle, Washington. Dr. Josias, he's coming from Seattle, Washington, and then I have author Desiree Robinson. She's coming from Indiana. So y'all get here to Aiken, South Carolina, and come to this author expo in November. Come on, get your books out there with a new audience. Get your books out here with a new audience. You can't do everything online, and I know I'm speaking to myself as well. The Lord is working on that with me. But I'm ready to get back out there. I am. I'm ready to get back out and I'm ready to travel. So I know the Lord's gonna make it happen for His glory, for His purpose. Yeah, yeah, y'all. So this is, like I said, this is probably the length it was last year, year before, something like that. Yeah, and see if I were to do my retwist, like I got, I'm gonna show y'all a piece where I can feel I got a lot of new growth. Y'all, can y'all see that new growth? Like it's probably locked, probably like right here. And then there's my root. That's a good bit of new growth. At least a couple on it. If I stretch it out, and of course, if it had been pressed out, it'll be even longer. But that's good. But I don't want to cut it that short. But that's a good bit of length, though. And who knows? It may unravel to where I can comb it out, like a lot of people are doing. So we'll see. We'll see what it does. But yeah, we will see. We will see what it does. Yeah, yeah. So I just did a little shoulder length. I ain't go crazy with it. You know, I ain't go crazy with it. Yeah, yeah. I got a lot of new growth back here because, like I said, I went swimming yesterday too, and then I washed it after that. So it's definitely loose and clean. Got a lot of thickness back there. Yeah, a lot of thickness back here. Maybe if I maybe once my hand, I'm burning myself on something. Yeah, I think on a pot recently. Yeah, but maybe once I figure out what's going on with my hand, I may can tackle I don't know, but it's yeah, my hair. I don't think it's coming out. I know some folks like the end pieces. I don't know. It might could coming out, but we ain't gonna try it right now though. We are not gonna try it right now because look, no ma'am, no sir. Uh-uh. Nope, my hand is not gonna be able to take it. So that's the main reason. Honestly, right now, that's the main reason. My hand not gonna be able to take it. But yeah. So and yet, if y'all haven't already, it's gonna give y'all everything today. If y'all haven't already, before this battery die, um, there's a post on my channel about the Lady B Writes author awards coming in December the 5th. I am nominated for best poetry book for Still I Bloom. So y'all better there we go. Y'all better go ahead and cast your votes. All you gotta do is send an email with my name in it, letting her know what category, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. And you can do it daily. You don't have to do it once. You can do it daily. So with the same email. So y'all get to it. Get to it. Get to it. Get to it. But yeah, y'all. So this is part of my lock journey. Y'all have seen my unlocking journey, rather. Yeah, this is my unlocking journey. Yep, this is part of my unlocking journey. Like I'm always gonna be becoming, I'm always becoming who I'm supposed to be at that time. And right now, we're growing these locks out. We are growing these locks out. Yes, we are. We're gonna transition. We don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna stay natural just yet or back to the relaxer. I haven't made that decision yet. But I'm definitely gonna grow my locks out. Yep, I'm gonna get rid of them. It's been since 2022. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, it's been 4 years. Yep, 4 years. 4 years, you guys. 4 years. But it's time to grow them out. It is time to grow them out, you guys. So hope y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all Saturday. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on out of here and go check on all the peoples. The grandkids seem to be fine. They in there watching a little TV. I checked in there when I went in there to get the coconut oil. So they're doing good. So I'm gonna go in there and check on things and see what's going on. I might pop on over there on TT. So if y'all wanna see me on TikTok, Hairbread Style, same name. hmm Same name. Well, I have lots of content over there as well. On TikTok, Facebook, all the places. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on off of here. But again, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to spend a little time with me. I know we're all doing things, busy. It's a Saturday, it's a weekend, so but I'm gonna go ahead and hop on off of here, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of y'all day. And stay tuned. I may upload some more videos. Who knows? But again, thank y'all so much for watching. My name is Deborah Jefferson. This is Hairbed's Thoughts. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything that I got going on. Yes, yes, yes. All right. See you later. Bye.